Hi, welcome to day 5 of volume of rectangular and triangular prisms. Let's dive in and get to work. So today we're going to be looking at real world objects, things that you might find that in some cases someone might want to know what the volume is of these different real world objects. We're going to start with a piece of cake, and it's going to be a piece of cake. Okay, so the formula to find the volume here would be 1/2 times base times height times length. And remember, when we do this, we're going to divide by 2 when we plug in the numbers, because that's just going to be a little bit easier for us. So the base here is 5. The height is this dotted line, and that's going to be 6. And then the length is going to be 3. So we're going to say volume equals base 5 times the height 6 of the triangle, and then the length is 3. And then we're going to divide the whole thing by 2. So 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 3 is 90. So volume equals 90 divided by 2. 90 divided by 2 is 45, and we're talking about inches cubed or cubic inches. So if you had a whole bunch of little pieces of cake that were 1 cubic inch each, you would need 45 cubic inches. And really, that could be how many bites are in here. This is a pretty big piece of cake, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's look at a juice box. This is something where they actually tell you the volume in a different way. They're not measuring it in cubic inches, but they do tell you the volume, and it is important in something like a juice box. So let's look at this. This is not a triangle, so we don't have to worry about the 1/2 part. We're just going to do volume equals length times width times height. And like we've said before, if you mix up the order, it's still going to be fine. So I like to call these the width and the height here and here, and I like to call this the length, because that's just what makes sense to me. So volume equals 6 times 3 times 5. So 6 times 3 is 18. And 18 times 5 is 90. We already did that over there. These are the same numbers, huh? So we have 90 divided by 2. No, we don't do that. See, I was catching to see if you knew what you were doing. So that is our final answer. And this is inches cubed. Okay, that's actually a good thing to make sure you check your work that you're not dividing by 2 when you don't need to, or not dividing by 2 when you're supposed to. And another thing I'd like you to notice about this is that they have the same measurements. They both are 6, 5, and 3. And you'll notice that this is 45 inches, cubic inches, and this is 90 cubic inches. It's literally going to be 1/2 of this. So we could actually also draw a conclusion about these two pieces of the piece of cake and the juice box, is that the cake has half of the volume of the juice box. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye!